Hello there, dear friend. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. In this video, I am going to react to Jose Mourinho and Frank Lampard press conference. As you all know, Sunday is going to be something else. London derby between Chelsea Football Club and Tottenham Hotspurs at the Bridge. And we all know that we hate each other and it's going to be a lot of fight on and off the field. So get ready because it's gonna get very interesting. Let's start by Jose Mourinho. The guy knows how to manipulate people. He is the master of mind games. Before the game, during the game, he is going to do everything is in power to pretty much distract the opposition, distract the referees, distract everybody and get the result. And at the end, he starts smiling at the press conference that Jose Mourinho, he's going to attack you mentally and physically. But this time, we know him better than anybody else. Frank Lampard knows all the tactics from Jose Mourinho. And Frank said he doesn't care about those provocation and stupidity from Mourinho. That's my manager. He lost 3 times against Frank Lampard, and all 3 times he tried to find excuses. It's Antonio Conte's system. It's referee's problem. It's Rudiger lying. It's this, it's that. And one time he won against Frank Lampard, he played a lot of mind games. He attacked Frank Lampard verbally, physically, on the field to try to distract him, and he got exactly what he wanted. He went to win on penalty kicks. Remember? That Jose Mourinho. So, in his press conference, Jose Mourinho said all the good stuff about Chelsea and Reece James and the team, the quality, and as usual, he's going to end up by putting some digs on the money we spent and on Kepa Arrizabalaga being the most expensive goalkeeper in the world. That is Jose Mourinho. Sounds like he never even spent a dime in any player. But let me remind you, Jose Mourinho, you got one of the most expensive squad in the Premier League. You are paying Gareth Bale about 300k a week. Even if you didn't pay for the loan fee or whatever you're gonna say, it's still a lot of money. Jose Mourinho know how to get on people's nerves and make himself the victim and make himself the underdog. But the dig on Kepa Arrizabalaga, it's really very funny.
Not yet, or probably not, I don't know. But with such an amazing squad, you know, to play James or Aspilicueta, to play Chilwell, Alonso or Emerson, to play Mandi, or to play the most expensive goalkeeper of the history of the Premier League. Chelsea has an amazing squad, so I'm not even worried about who is going to play because they only have very good players.
Anyways, guys, we have to ignore Jose Mourinho and focus on Chelsea Football Club because that is the most important. And on Sunday, it's gonna be the 1000th game since Abramovich bought the club. So that is going to be a special game. And I hope all the boys in the dressing room are going to understand the importance of that game. We have to make Roman proud of Chelsea Football Club. We can't lose that game. Please, guys, win me that damn game. About injury news, Frank Lampard said that we don't have injuries, which is really strange to even say for Chelsea Football Club because we always have injuries. Christian Pulisic is from a long-term injury, but he's 100% fit. But he's not 100% match fit. There is a big difference here because he needs to be to the level of the rest of the team. And unfortunately, we didn't have any game in the youth level, so Christian Pulisic is going to struggle if he starts the game. But he could be an impact sub, or we don't know what Frank Lampard is going to decide. Maybe he's going to throw him out there from the beginning and take him off at some point if he doesn't perform. But I'm not gonna advise him to do that. I would like to play Timo Werner on the left, Tammy Abraham in the middle, and the magician Hakim Ziyech on the right. We are going to be just fine. Save Christian Pulisic energy, put him in the game 15 minutes to go so he can destroy Spurs defense because they will be already tired by that time. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. And when it comes to Kai Havertz, he's coming from an illness and he's not much fit. The last game he played against Rennes, he didn't do good, but I can't blame him because he was out for 3 weeks. What do you expect from him? So I think he's building his match fitness back to the normal level, but I don't know what Frank Lampard is going to decide. If I was Frank Lampard, I will continue with Kova, Mount and Kante in the midfield and use Mr. Kai Havertz as an impact sub. Wow, what a bench, man. What a bench. You are calling Christian Pulisic and Kai Havertz from the bench and Callum Hudson-Odoi. Wow, Chelsea are something this season. Can you see that? I love the way that Frank Lampard is aware of Jose Mourinho manipulation, provocation, and stupidity. And I love the way that he knows exactly how to put him in his place. Very smart from my manager.
Hi Frank.
Hi.
How much do you enjoy the challenge of going up against Jose? Obviously, you've got a very good record against him as a manager. You've had that little spat on the touchline. How important for you is it to, stand your ground against the likes of Jose, Jurgen Klopp, Pep as a young manager?
Yeah, I don't. It's not important to stand my ground. It's important to approach the games against all the top coaches. We're fortunate in the Premier League to have great coaches. Try and prepare my team as well as I can to try and win the games, and that's just my job. So, of course, these are the moments you want to be in this job for when you're competing against the best.
Hi Frank, you've spoken very respectfully about Jose there, but there was the touchline thing that was previously mentioned, and also when you won the league game there at Spurs last December, you described Chelsea as using Antonio Conte's system and not yours. Jose obviously does this sort of thing with a lot of managers. I mean, are you surprised though that you're one of them, given your long-standing relationship with him?
No, I'm not surprised in anything in management, because I think we all have similar jobs to do, and we all have to sit in these press conferences, and we all have our personalities, and I've got respect for Jose as a manager, and I think that's just how it is. I didn't take any offence to the talk of an Antonio Conte's system or whatever. I played that system clearly a lot differently last year when we did play it to how Conte would have done, but Jose can have his opinions and it's not a problem. I've got respect for him, and it's not nothing contentious for me.
Harry Brown.